Welcome to my channel. This is like my first time really like recording this video and talking and stuff, so I'm a little awkward, but I hope to get more comfortable. This is my book, Forever Teenage Girl. In February of 2024, I did this book, I put it together, and I posted it to my TikTok, and I didn't really think anybody was gonna care or see it, but it ended up going like sort of viral, and a lot of people ended up buying it and liking it, and that was like my ultimate dream. That was my ultimate dream. Anytime I think about it, or I see someone post with my book or say that they love it, it just makes me feel unreal. Like, there's no words to describe that kind of feeling. And so I thought I would do a video just kind of giving some explanation behind a few of the poems and doing a little read over of them. It's not all of them, just a little cherry picked. But yeah, I will make another video on how I did my book and put it together, and how you could potentially do the same thing. But yeah, thank you. I hope you love it. The first one is Grace Chapel. I think this might be one of my favorite poems I've ever written. It's about me and my ex-boyfriend, who was much older than I was. It's about us and how, there was this church down the street from the trailer park, and every time we would come and go from the trailer park to go wherever, we would pass this church. And I'd always kind of have those thoughts that were always in the back of my head, that what I was doing was wrong, and is it my fault? Is it his fault? Am I doing something bad? Blah, blah, blah. And yeah.
He loved NASCAR, beer, and me, but he only loved me on Blue Jay Street. What he doesn't know now is that I'm still the same girl I was back in his bedroom in the middle of that trailer park. His hands felt me ages too soon. When the American flags whipped around and the band played too loud for those words, my heart didn't know what to do faster than my body would let it think, and I always found myself back in his arms, wishing I could be something else for him. He doesn't know that I loved his power and not him. He thinks I bowed for my heart alone, and not the joy that sung when I realized how special I thought I was. I still want to believe that, but my innermost thoughts know it was all wrong, from me to you and back. And every time we'd pass Grace Chapel, I thought, I hope God doesn't see what I'm doing. But God didn't blame me. He didn't blame anyone.
This is the second poem in my book. It is called Remember Me As This, and it's kind of about how in years from now, when there's a new group of youth, that they're going to be romanticizing things and doing the same things I was in the same places, even maybe just remembering me as the same girl who ran around the streets and saw the beauty in every single place and thing and location, anything that anyone else might have overlooked. So that's what this one's about.
Which words are my own? I cannot write. I fear these words are not my own, but I write anyway, and I fear still. I want this to be my mark, and for the youth of the future to romanticize what I've done and loved. These diner walls re-street this hour of mine so sweet. They'll understand me, I know they will. I am only meant to be myself. I question my reality of how I exist. If I am not who I think I am, who has everyone else gotten to know? Is my mind the outlier? The unreliable narrator of my life is losing her credibility, and I begin to wonder what point of view even means to me. So what if I am plain? There's beauty in all things ordinary, and even more in the rundown. Do not ask me to describe what's beautiful about the old drive-through liquor store. See it for yourself, and you'll know why I cry every time I leave the countryside. You'll always find a home in what you know.
Next, I really wanted to talk about this page and, all the pages that are like this in a lot of my work, my zines, my next book. And that it looks like a diary. It's messy, and a lot of people think that might be unintentional, or that maybe I'm bad at what I do, which there's no right way to do it. But it's supposed to look like you're looking into a girl's diary, into my diary. And if you really look at my actual diary, this is what it looks like. It's messy. It's got stickers and paper and things like stuck all over the pages. Yeah, and I love this page. This is me and my best friend petting her dog in her parents' car. Yeah, I just love this page. And like all the pages that I like to do like this. Because I feel like telling a story isn't just about the poetry. It's about the visuals, and it kind of helps create and immerse yourself in the entire world that I live in, that I want to share. So this one is called A Real Girl, and I really like the message of this one because it's not only based off of a true story, but I think it's important that everybody have like a transitional summer moment in their lives in every summer where it kind of brings you over that threshold and changes you fundamentally as a person and helps towards your growth. Yeah, I really love this one.
They ask me what it means to be in love and to be 16 in the summertime. Between the endless loop of late-night gas station runs, small hangouts, and cherry slushies by the pool, we ruminated on the boys and high school drama that dragged into the summer months. We shared french fries in empty parking lots and pushed each other in shopping carts. We danced barefoot in the yellow light of your kitchen and ate homemade cookies on the linoleum floor, giggling from excitement. I waited for his text and met him in the valley. We didn't think before we ran through that rainstorm, swinging screen doors and laughter on the porch. Nobody's daughter, yellow lace tank drenched in rainwater. My red and raw strawberry lips have been loved. I begged for this feeling, a transitional summer moment.
This next one, Baby Blue, is one of my favorites. I'm not really gonna elaborate into it, but it is about the same guy that Grace Chapel is about, and he's actually the one in the white shirt in the picture on this page here. Although, like, in the original photo, it was like he was wearing a yellow shirt, but whatever. I don't know if I should have said that. Yeah, I don't really want to continue and elaborate on this one because it's kind of self-explanatory. It's just a nice memory that I have with him and another concept of our relationship and how I think we both liked the concept of one another, even though it was probably bad for the both of us, or it definitely was bad for the both of us. And yeah.
I'm reminiscent of the days when I'd sit upside down on your deck, fruit punch lips and baby blue toes in the air, my soft summer hair hung on the ground, the sun beating down on you and me, NASCAR playing on the small TV. I'd watch you work on your car and you'd watch me. At one, you'd drive us down to Big Star and buy me a blue raspberry slushie. Heart-shaped sunglasses on my head and my feet on your dashboard. Your soft-served sweetheart in denim shorts. Don't you know I'll always love you just like this? I'm too young to know the difference, so love me now while you still can. Girls your age won't play on the swings barefooted and laugh to the sky. You love me wildly just as I am. At night I'd watch you and Jim play pool in the hall. I'd sit on the table eating Swedish fish and kicking hollering every time you'd miss your shot. When it was my turn, Jim let me win because I'm just a girl. But you never let me win. You're no fun.
Miss Belmore Princess is about just a playful take on how I like to spend my summer days. I wrote it after I had spent the day down in Belmore, New Jersey, and just had a really fun time, and I felt very free-spirited, and I had fun running around town, just having like a good time and not really thinking about anything else. I feel like there's a stereotype that when you get older, you kind of stop playing in the water and you kind of just read your book or your magazine. You don't really like to get your hair wet. I thought it was so much more fun that I was just being myself and playing in the ocean, running around town in the gift shops and, doing whatever I wanted. Not really letting myself get to that point of where I didn't want to have fun anymore. And I feel like I always want to have fun and I never want to let go of that kind of playfulness. So that's what this one's about.
I'm at the diner down the shore. I order chocolate chip pancakes and an apple juice. I don't order coffee and eggs. I have beach toys in my bag, not magazines. In the water, I pretend I'm a mermaid. My tail is sparkly and pink, and my hair are streaks of blue, and starfish whisper sweet things in my ear. I build sand castles and snack on salt and vinegar chips. I don't listen to podcasts and only dip my toes in. My body's still wet and coated in sand. I walk to the gift shop to buy seashell anklets and a plush turtle. I keep the receipt and the tags to tape in my diary later. At the acai shop, I sit at the bar stool outside. An oversized sweater and terry cloth shorts cover my sandy swimsuit. Flip-flops dangled from my hot pink painted toes. I'm tan and still warm from the sun. At home, I take a long shower and use vanilla and coconut-scented body wash. I lather myself in Hawaiian Tropic after sun lotion, brush out my wet curls, and put on a big t-shirt. I ride my bike to the beach to watch the sunset. I am the Belmore Princess.
Drugstore Valentine is one that has a lot of lore behind it, actually. It's about me and my first love. We were like 12 or 13, and we broke up because he went on to a different school, and he met a girl there. But he would still come in and check up on me like every few months or every year, and we would catch up, and you could tell that there was a lot of tension between us still, like love and whatnot, like just some sort of feeling was there, But he didn't want to be disrespectful to his girlfriend, and I didn't want to be disrespectful to her, so nothing was ever really like explicitly said, I guess. I always wondered if we would have worked out if we had met when we were adults. And these are actually screenshots of texts that he sent me. I don't know if if I should be like saying all of this, but yeah, so I hope he never sees this.
I hope we meet in 20 years and I'm everything you ever wanted. I think back to you every time another hurts me because I know you never do that to me, even though you were the first who did. We love each other in silence from a distance, and neither of us will ever admit it, forever playing catch up. My favorite food has changed since we last talked, and I don't wear black eyeliner anymore. Do you wish you was me? All our conversations since you left have been half confessions and code deciphering, always dancing on the line of disrespect, and neither of us will cross it. Does this count? Do you think if we met as adults instead of kids that we would have worked out?
So yeah, that was my book. I hope you loved this. If you have my book already, I love you. If you end up buying my book, I love you. And if you follow me and just always support what I do on TikTok and Instagram, I love you. What do people say at the end of their YouTube videos? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow my socials. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope I get to post more fun content as the weather warms up and we can do more cool, fun things this summer.